Why are Pyramid of Egypt so special and why do we talk about them so much? Why did Napoleon took a keen interest in the pyramids? Pyramids that we know today were not as pointy things in the initial stages. We will discuss all about the pyramids in today's episode. Imagine standing in the shadow of structures that have towered over the sand of Egypt for over 4500 years. How did ancient Egyptians, without modern tools and technology, construct the Great Pyramid of Giza, a feat of engineering that still baffles experts today? What secrets are hidden within its towering walls and mysterious chambers? And why do legends of curses and celestial alignments continue to surround these ancient monuments? Welcome to Dscape, where today we'll unravel the mystery of Egyptian pyramids, from their evolution from simple tombs to the grand monuments we see today, to the stories of lost treasures, ancient curses, and unexplained phenomena. The Egyptian pyramids are one of the most recognizable architectural feats in the world. They are ancient structures that serve as royal tombs for pharaohs of Egypt, built over a span of 1000 years, beginning around 2630 BCE. But did you know that these monument structures weren't always pyramid as we know them today? Like most of the things, they also evolved with time. The earliest form of Egyptian tombs was the mastaba, a flat-roofed rectangular structure with sloping sides. These mastabas served as the blueprint for later developments. The first significant evolution came with the steps of Pyramid of Djoser, built around 2630 BCE by the architect Imhotep. It was a series of stacked mastabas marking the first time a pharaoh's tomb reached skywards. Next we have the bent pyramid of Nefru, constructed around 2600 BCE. It's called bent because the angle of the sides changes halfway up. This was an experimental design that led to the smooth sides of pyramids. Finally, the pinnacle of pyramid construction, the Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu around 2560 BCE, standing at 146.6 meters originally. It was the tallest man-made structure in the world for 3800 years. The construction of Great Pyramid is a marvel even by today's standards. It was built using around 2.3 million blocks of limestone, each weighing between 2.5 to 15 tons. But how were these massive stones transported and assembled with such precision? It is believed that the stones were transported using a system of sledge and rams. The exact method remains a mystery, but some theories suggest that a straight or circular ramp was built to haul the blocks to the desired height. The pyramid was aligned with incredible precision to the cardinal point of the compass. The sides of the Great Pyramid are closely aligned to the four cardinal directions north, south, east, and west, with an error margin of just a few minutes of a degree. But why did the Egyptians invest so much effort into these colossal structures? The pyramids were more than just the tombs, they were symbols of power, religious belief, and the afterlife. The pyramid itself has a deep symbolism. It's thought to represent the rays of sun descending from the heavens to the earth. The ancient Egyptians believed that the pharaohs, once entombed in the pyramid, would ascend to the sky and join the gods. The Great Pyramid was also a part of a large complex that included temples, smaller pyramids, and causeways. The entire complex symbolized the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife and his connection with the divine. The Great Pyramid holds many mysteries that continue to fascinate historians and archaeologists. Inside there are three known chambers: the King's Chamber, the Queen's Chamber, and the Subterranean Chamber. The King's Chamber contains a granite sarcophagus, but no mummies have been found inside the pyramid. Another mystery is the purpose of so-called air shafts that extend from the Queen's and King's chambers. Some theories suggest they were used for ventilation, while other purpose they were designed for Pharaoh's soul to ascend to the stars. Speaking of stars, The pyramid's alignment with certain celestial bodies have also sparkled much debate. Some researchers believe that the layout of the pyramid reflects the constellation of Orion, symbolizing the pharaoh's connection with the afterlife and the god. The legacy of the pyramids, particularly the Great Pyramid, is undeniable. They have not only become a symbol of ancient Egypt but also inspired architectural endeavors across the world. The Great Pyramid is the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still in existence, a testament to the skill and ambition of the ancient Egyptians. Today, the pyramid continues to captivate millions of visitors each year. They stand as a reminder of humanity's enduring quest to connect with the divine and leave a lasting legacy. Let's look into some facts that makes pyramid's importance justifiable. The Great Pyramid is aligned to the true north with an astonishing level of precision. The sides of the pyramid are within 3/60th of a degree of true north. The base of the Great Pyramid is nearly perfectly square, with the sides differing by only a few centimeters. The outer casing of the Great Pyramid were made of highly polished Taurus limestones, which gave it a shiny appearance. The core was built with rougher local limestone. Estimates suggest that the construction required a workforce of 20,000 to 30,000 laborers, including skilled artisans, engineers, and general laborers. Originally, the Great Pyramid stood at 146.6 meters of height. Over the millennia, the outer casing stone have eroded, reducing its height to about 138.8 meters today. Each side of pyramid base measures approximately 230.4 meters. The Great Pyramid includes a grand gallery that leads up to the King's Chamber. This corridor is about 8.6 meters wide and 46.7 meters long. The King's Chamber is constructed entirely of granite, which was transported from quarries in Aswan, located around 800 kilometers south of Giza. There is a theory called Orion's correlation theory. Some researchers believe that the Pyramid of Giza were aligned to represent the 3 stars in the Orion Belt constellation. These theories suggest a connection between the pyramids and the ancient Egyptian god Osiris, who was associated with the constellation. The phoenix located near the Great Pyramid is believed to represent Pharaoh Khafre, and its construction is thought to date back to 2500 BCE. It is carved from a single piece of limestone and is measured about 20 meters in height and 73 meters long. Various theories exist about how the pyramid was built, including the use of ramp, levers, and even advanced knowledge of engineering and astronomy. However, the exact method remains a topic of ongoing research and debate. Now let's talk about some intriguing stories and incidents related to Egyptian pyramids, including the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Curse of Pharaohs. The Curse of Pharaohs is a popular legend suggesting that those who disturbed the tombs of pharaohs would suffer misfortune or death. This idea gained prominence after the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922. The sudden deaths of several people associated with the excavation, including Lord Carnarvon, fueled rumors of a curse. However, most scholars believe that these deaths can be attributed to natural causes or infections. When Napoleon invaded Egypt in 1798, he took a keen interest in the pyramids. According to the accounts, Napoleon's soldiers were among the first to explore the interiors of pyramid in modern times. There's a famous story about how Napoleon allegedly spent a night alone in the king's chamber of the Great Pyramid, claiming to have an experience of profound sense of fear. The Great Pyramid originally had a capstone known as a pyramidion, which was covered in gold or electrum, which is a mixture of gold and silver. By the time of Middle Ages, the capstone was missing. It is believed that it was removed or destroyed during the Crusade or by later builders who took the valuable material for use in other projects. Throughout history, tomb robbers attempted to plunder the pyramids for the treasures. Many of these robbers dug tunnels into the pyramids to access the burial chambers. The Great Pyramid has several such tunnels created by ancient thieves. Some of these tunnels are still visible today and have been studied to understand how ancient Egyptians protected their tombs. The Great Sphinx of Giza is famously missing its nose. Historical accounts suggests that the nose was destroyed during the 14th century. One of the theories is that it was deliberately removed by a Sufi Muslim named Muhammad Saim al-Dar, who disapproved of the ideal worship associated with Sphinx. Another theory is that it eroded over time due to natural weathering. In 2016, a significant discovery was announced. By a team of researchers using cosmic ray imaging, they detected a previous unknown cavity within the Great Pyramid located above the Grand Gallery. The purpose of this cavity remains unclear, but it has sparkled consideration, excitement, and ongoing research. The first modern exploration of the pyramid began in the 19th century. In 1820, the explorer Giovanni Battista Caviglia was one of the first to extensively document and map the pyramids. His work, along with others, provided significant insights into their construction and historical context. The Step Pyramid of Giza, one of the earliest pyramids, suffered significant damage over time. The pyramid's outer casing stone and interior structure experienced collapse and erosion. In 1990s, extensive restoration efforts were undertaken to stabilize and preserve these ancient monuments. I am listing several books and study materials in the description if you nerds want to dig into this topic even more. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the evolution and symbolism of Egyptian pyramids. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating architectural case studies. Until next time, keep exploring the world of walls.